Hi, I'm Tim Schutte, Product and Application Specialist for Epiroc. I'm now going to show you how to conduct a walk-around on a brand new VC 2000. Up on top here, this is called the top bracket in black. We can manufacture any top bracket for any carrier. Please contact your Epiroc representative or your local dealer salesman to let them know what carrier you're hooking it up to. Coming down, all the VC models come standard with the Pro bracket. The Pro bracket here is showing these lines, 3 lines coming out. One is the power in, return line, and the middle line is always the case drain line. It is protected with this little cover here and this rubber housing to protect the hose, plus we add extra shielding around the hydraulic hoses. Coming down the hydraulic hose, this is a check valve, comes standard on all our drum cutters. This check valve, when the operator has turned off the switch, holds pressure on a breaker circuit, holds pressure inside the drum cutter motor. So when he starts back up, he has immediate pressure and cutting force to be applied without doing any cavitation or damage to the hydraulic motor. So if you are running it on a breaker mode, this must be installed, this check valve. From there we come here, this is the hydraulic motor area. It's the highest point away from the cutting action, which is the safest area for a hydraulic motor. It's in its own sealed compartment, and in that compartment is the only fluid that interacts with the carrier. That is an added protection for the carrier. In the center here, you can see our robust housing protects a lot of this components. Right here in the center is a plug. There's one on this side and there's one on the other side. They're magnetic plugs, so you crack them open, let the gear oil drain out, and then stand it straight up in a 90 and fill the gear oil back in and tighten your plugs. On a brand new machine, you change the gear oil after 200 hours, and then after you do the first 200 hours, you don't have to change the gear oil again. It's recommended at 2,000 hours. There are 3 robust spur gears down the center column here. The ratios are as close to 1-to-1 as you can get. From here, you got a mechanical seal on both sides, the left and the right. These mechanical seals let you work in dirt or go underwater up to 99 feet without any compressed air. So I can be cutting right here on this concrete. I can go right over to 20 foot of water and start cutting without doing anything to the drum cutter. The great thing about the mechanical seals that we use, there is no greasing required. The only daily maintenance you do is checking your picks when in use. I would say check them every couple hours so you can see how they're wearing and making sure they rotate. We have a left and a right drive shaft. They're very robust drive shafts. Obviously they're sealed by the mechanical seal on both sides, which makes it watertight. Gear oil is in its own compartment, the hydraulics in its own compartment. So if you ever have damage to either the left or the right, you only have to repair that side, which is a great savings for your maintenance costs. They come with the 2 drums on either side. This is the new V drum, which when you stand it up, there's about a 2-inch gap in the middle compared to the ERs, which are a lot larger gap. This is a great tool for trenching with the Pro bracket. The hydraulic hoses are in line with the stick and booms, so they're not hitting the side of the trench. And in your cutting motion, you can go forward and backwards without having to go side to side. The VC model is designed to go side to side if you need a wider trench or you're doing foundation work, highway work, demolition, any of that sort of stuff. You can still move it side to side. But for trenching, this size right here makes a 40-inch trench, and you use it kind of like a bucket going back and forth. It'll have a straight wall and a flat bottom at the bottom, 40-inch wide, all the way down. A lot of people, there's a box right down there. That's how the picks come. A lot of people order an extra box or 2 of picks. I just wanted to point that out, that the boxes come in a count of 10 and 10 clips. We use the quick snap clips, which are very easy to put on and remove out in the field, saving approximately 50% of man-hour labors. For identifying your drum cutter that you have received with your paperwork, right here across from the hydraulic motor in this open area here, this is where the serial number is. It gives you the serial number, the year it was made, and also the model number that it is. Imprinted into the metal is also the serial number in case this tag comes off. This is also the area that you would mount the HatCon system on. I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and please contact your Epiroc service center or your local dealer.